Today I'm going to give you 25 Vlogmas activities if you're a loner or a homebody. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Step 9, journaling. Journaling is something new that I started recently. The way that I journal is I write about what I want in my life, and I write down the phrases that represent the mindset of the me that has that sort of life. I believe that some people call this manifestation journaling. It's writing things down and then it's saying them out loud and saying them with conviction. It's important to connect with others. If you want to have friendships in your life, there's a good chance that you have to be consistent. Think about different activities to engage with the people that you want to engage with, and just factor in you and your friend's temperament, the weather, of course, your sense of adventure. But consider having and being intentional about having a sense of adventure, and then just lean into that responsibly. But a text message check-in and periodic phone calls might be a help to maintain and nurture relationships, depending on the type of people in your life and if they understand introversion and who you are as a person. That takes care of my mental health tips. And I'm just curious, what's your favorite self-care ritual to stay grounded during the festive season? My first nurturing tip, which is tip number 11, is to pamper yourself. Pamper yourself. Try a luxurious bath, try a new skin routine, set yourself up like your home, like it's a spa. And this is maybe somewhat related to the mental health aspect of it, but think about ways that you could pamper yourself so that they are December wintertime focused. Perhaps you can make yourself some kind of cocoa facial mask or some type of crushed mint lotion that you could rub into your skin. Check if you're allergic to any of these things before you go ham. But yeah, just think about ways you can make it really fun. Step number 12 is to enrich your mind. Participate in an online course or class or an in-person activity to pick up a new skill or piece of knowledge. Activity 13, read. Read for enjoyment, right? So I've already talked a bit about enriching your mind, but read that trashy novel or that quirky self-help book that you probably picked up months ago, but you never had the chance to, or maybe you were too deep into scrolling on social media to really get into it. Or maybe it's something more serious. Maybe it's a sci-fi novel, or maybe you really are into math and you get enjoyment out of doing those types of things, more technical information. But read for enjoyment. And this nurturing section is really about taking care of yourself in ways that are enjoyable and that lead to enjoyment. Some of the information in this section might seem like work, but in the long term, it can actually make your life pretty sweet. Activity 14, treat yourself to an alternate space to study or read or relax. In the wintertime, if you're a homebody like me, it's like your home can be like your safe space where everything is where you want it to be and everything is clean. However, wouldn't it be neat to go and treat yourself to a cozy, small, local coffee shop that's quiet where you can take that trashy novel and read it. And whenever you want another hot drink, you can request from the barista. But also, folks sleep in the library. Library can be pretty sweet, depending on the facilities at your library. I really like my library because of its high ceilings. It's really bright in there, and I just find it to be a really stimulating environment. My last tip for the Nurture Yourself section is to actually plan for the new year. Plan for spring. Actually, if you are in the US, you've noticed that the prices of a lot of things have risen to the point where in the past, if you used to buy a certain high quality vegetable, now you might be buying it less or not at all. I recommend thinking about starting a garden. If you're not really into growing food, or that's just not a thing for you, then maybe consider growing houseplants. Houseplants can provide beauty to your home in addition to increasing the oxygen in your space, and so that can be invigorating as well. Revisit any financial goals that you have. If you have the opportunity to start doing things like chipping away at debt and saving money for goals that you have, you can plan to participate in activities that are meaningful to you and potentially bring you some ease. If you are in a situation where you have a partner or you have other people in your life who are dependent on the financial choices that you make, especially if you are making those financial decisions together, engage them in that thought process. And this can actually be an opportunity to foster a deeper connection with that person that you are planning your life with. Okay, let's hustle through it. Okay, now let's get into fulfillment and fun. Step 16, try a new look. Try a new look. Experiment with makeup, experiment with your style. You can even think about beautifying your home by putting up some artwork or even renovating it. But this can be really neat to bring some fun into your home, into your life. Activity 17, learn something new. Try a new recipe. Try a new recipe with someone special in your life. Engage in some form of expression. Paint, participate in creating digital art, be an actor or actress in a play, write a short story or a novel, or even your memoir. Do something that feels good to you, something that you will share with others. If you're a homebody, try to engage with other people in sharing your art and learn how to process the reactions that folks have to your art. Be responsible with what you create. Step 19, join a meetup group. Find community and groups online. There are so many different groups focused around all kinds of topics and interests. Take some time periodically to consider when you're in an echo chamber and you need to get some varied perspectives. Activity 20, consider dating. Whether you're single or you have a partner, consider exploring a new romantic connection or delving deeper into your current romantic connection or connections. Please be safe and responsible and practice integrity. Activity 21, volunteer. Use the skills that you want to develop or that you currently have to help others. Some people just need help organizing. You can help someone with their resume, or you can teach someone some art or some soft skills. Maybe someone needs to apply for a job and you can help them, you can help coach them. There just might be someone in your neighborhood who you may have seen having trouble getting around. Maybe you could think about and see if there's some help that they may need without being pushy about it. This can actually be really fulfilling to help others in ways that you would not expect. Whatever you do, just be sure that you are being safe. And if you are in unfamiliar places with unfamiliar faces, have a check-in partner. So that concludes my fulfillment and fun section. So I'm just curious, what's your favorite way to give back? And here's the last section. This section is specifically about getting festive. Activity 23. Participate in winter holiday festivities specific to where you are. Put up Christmas lights, or maybe just go on a Christmas light tour. This could mean driving around your neighborhood, or if there's public transit in your area, maybe you could just buy you a bus ticket to a particular a holiday lit neighborhood and see all the lights there. You could watch your favorite holiday movie with yourself or someone else, or just participate in or you could just participate in some form of a town local festival, or perhaps there's some religion that you are part of and they're holding some type of a play. Tip 23. Delve specifically into a holiday craft. This could mean joining a caroling group, or it could mean making a gingerbread house, or making an ornament or a wreath for your home or your Christmas tree. But this can be like a really neat way to get into the holiday spirit and have something that you can perhaps take with you as an annual holiday tradition. Activity 24. Go play outside. Find some way to enjoy the cold weather or the hot weather, or if the weather is something in between, go ice skating or go skateboarding. If you're somewhere cold and you can't stand it, you might even think about going somewhere warm to celebrate the holiday if you desire and can afford it. And the final activity to participate in Vlogmas, if you are a loner or a homebody, is to start a YouTube channel or a podcast if you haven't done that already. Vlogmas is a time where folks on YouTube try to post on a regular basis throughout the month of December. And this is a good time to foster engagement and simply just to get out of your comfort zone and share something about yourself, something that you're an expert on, are curious about, or just want to document a journey that you are on. And especially if you're a loner, you might find that there are people out there that you can connect with that might just not necessarily be where you geographically are located, or perhaps they are, but they just don't know that you're there. So that completes my list of 25 Vlogmas activities. What activities from this list are you looking forward to trying out this month?